My live? Yes, I am live. Hello everyone, how are you all? How was your shift 2 of the day? Hopefully many of you have done it properly and might have scored well. I was looking for the paper itself. I spoke with some of the students. I was just talking to the students who came out after giving this exam. They told me that chemistry was quite friendly even in this time. I remember the last shift we had in the morning. It was another example of some easy paper of chemistry we got, and we talk about the day before. Okay, yesterday we had a difficult shift in chemistry. That was your evening shift. So now probably you people are much relaxed. I have come up here with some 10 to 12 questions, and that's what I follow. So right after this, we'll invite mathematics teacher, we'll invite our physics faculty, and then right after that I'll come back with some more questions of chemistry and then finish everything. So let's start everyone. There's a question we say, and the question says that which of the following group 14 element is the lowest melting point? So this is a complete, what should I say, it's a rote learning thing. It's a database question, and in chemistry you can find lots of database question. There is something there is nothing you can do by your own applying the concept. There is no concept involved in here, but I know that carbon has the highest. If we talk about the group 14 elements, let's say if we're talking about the group 14 elements, the order of melting point should be carbon, silicon, germanium, lead and tin. Then lead and tin. So tin has the lowest, what should I call it, melting point. So this is the order of what? Melting point. Now let me assign their atomic numbers. Their atomic number will be, carbon has 6, then 14, then 32, then 50, and then 82. These are the atomic numbers. So now you can see the lowest atomic number will be possessed in given of the options will be, and the given option should be 82, right? Lowest is and highest will be for carbon itself. So that was one question straight from the properties of P block. That was a straightforward question. Good evening, masterpiece. So did you have your exam today? Was it your exam? Was it your shift? Have you attempted it well? And anybody can join the chat and can talk to us. Those whoever has given the test and now want to discuss their questions with us, do let us know. Did you see this question? Was it in the same way a student has told us, and we have brought this question directly to you? Okay, exclusively. Okay, the answer is given here, or we can check the melting point order. The data of melting point simply says that, where is the melting point? Here. So it decreases, 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 and come to the lowest for tin with atomic number 50, and that is how it works. Next question, please. Then we have one question from biomolecules. We have another question from biomolecules. So guys, biomolecules has been asked very regularly. Like we have seen the shifts, we have seen that the chemistry portion which has been asked in previous shifts, it's very much uneven. So like sometimes from atomic structure 2-3 questions have been asked, sometimes from coordination compound 2 questions were asked, and over here we also found that from biomolecule itself there were 2 questions. But yeah, right now what I see is biomolecule has been asked in every shift. So it's an important chapter we have. The question is, alpha helix and beta pleated is which type of structure of protein? Primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary. So the primary structure of protein represents only the polypeptide layers only. Their secondary structure represents the alpha helix and beta plated structure, that you can directly get it from NCERT. Please read it. It's an important information I'm telling you. It's very important, but again, it's a database thing. You cannot do anything if you can't remember this. So this is the secondary. You can read it out from here to here. So what is it, by the way? Secondary structure of protein says that it refers to the shape in which along 2 different type of structures are there, alpha helix and beta sheet structure plated. And these structures arise due to the regular folding of backbone polypeptide chain due to the hydrogen bonding between them of carbon nil group and NH group amine group. So the correct answer over here should come up as secondary. So secondary is the correct answer, right? Let's move to the next question. So we had this first question with us, one of the very easy question from P block, but yes, we can't call it an easy question unless we know about, until or unless we know about this, we cannot comment. This is second. Then we have the third question, that pH of water at 7 is 7 at 25 degrees Celsius, and then pH of water at 80 degrees Celsius will be what? So as we increase the temperature, guys, as we increase the temperature, the degree of dissociation increases. The degree of dissociation increases, and if the degree of dissociation of water increases, the concentration of H positive and OH negative also increases. So as we all know, what is the formula? What is the formula of pH? It's negative logarithm of concentration of H positive. This portion keeps on increasing, pH keeps on decreasing. So decreases is the correct answer. Pick your answer correctly. B. So guys, the correct answer should be what? B. It decreases. The pH of water on increasing the temperature decreases. Even pH of any solution decreases on increasing the temperature, okay? And it represents the concept of self-ionization. So that was one question we had. There was another question. So it's fourth question of the day, everyone. The another question is simple, and I don't know how the question was asked, but a student told me that the question is in such a way that we have been given with the chlorobenzene and we have some set of condition of high temperature and high pressure. With NaOH, we know this process called as Dawes process. Now in this Dawes process, a product A will be phenol, Cl substituted with OH, ARSN reaction, aromatic nucleophilic substitution reactions. Then Na2Cr2O7, a strong oxidizing agent with H2SO4 will give you a rise of benzoquinone. We will be getting what? Benzoquinone as a final product. Now exactly what was the question and what has been asked, that I don't know. Right, probably what has been asked here, I don't know, maybe the mass. Anyways, so there it was. These all are memory based and guess based question. What students are telling to us, we make the question, we confirm with the other students as well, and we bring them right over here with you. So by commenting, you can tell us, you can let us know whether you have seen the same question or not, or if there is an error in the question what we have written. So do let us know. The comment section is for all of you, everyone. We have the next question, that which of the following is correct for zero order reaction? Which is the correct for zero order reaction? So what do you think? So guys, if we talk about the rate is directly proportional to the concentration raised to the power 0 for zero order zero order reaction. So this something raised to the power 0 is constant. So basically rate is actually constant, and if it is a constant, the graph must come perpendicular to y-axis. Do you see anything perpendicular to y-axis in the rate? No, no. We have another thing here. We have another thing of concentration. So what we are talking about, that concentration. So you remember that concentration at t time is equals to concentration at 0 time minus kT. So this is called as the integrated rate law for zeroth order. For zeroth order reaction. So if it is the integrated rate law, then this is like y is equals to c minus mx graph. So can you pick the y equals to c minus mx graph here? Like this is the correct graph. Fourth option is the correct option. Have a look over here everyone and do let us know whether this question was there in your exam. And if anything you find as a mistake or anything you find that was not there or some implementation are there or any of the question that I have not come up with, do let us know. We'll provide that solution and we'll make you sure that what kind of concept has been hidden inside the question, how to solve these question, what's the paper pattern in this question, what's the difficulty level of this question. So we have till now solved 5 questions here. All of them were good questions. We can't say that they were highly easy. A few of them were statement based, but again, statement based questions are again very difficult if we do not know, if we don't have an idea what is this concept all about, then we can't comment. We have the 6th question everyone. We have 6th question with us. It says that calculate the amount of alumina formed when 81 gram aluminum react with 128. Or probably this seems me a case of limiting reagent, and limiting reagent is an important concept that is being asked, and yesterday also one of the acid based question, acid based reaction on the same concept of limiting reagent was asked. So let's see how does it work. Calculate the amount of Al2O3 when 81 gram aluminium. So aluminium plus 3/2 oxygen, or we can also make it 2 times of aluminium plus 3 times of oxygen gives you Al2O3 and 2. So I will make it 4. 4 aluminium, 3 oxygen, Al2O3 is the product. So let's see what's been given and what we have to utilize. This is given to us 81 gram and this one is given to you 128 gram. So do one thing everyone, just divide it by its molar mass, which is 27 gram per mole, and this comes up as 3 moles. So this is the number of moles we are talking about. Same over here, 128 gram is given. Oxygen has a 32 gram per mole is the molar mass. Then how much is it coming? Simply 4 moles. So this is 3 mole and this is 4 mole. If you want to check about the, what should I say, limiting reagent, since 4 mole require 3 mole, 3 mole would have required lesser number of mole, but this is even more. This will become your excess reagent without even knowing, without undergoing the further calculation. We can simply say this is excess reagent and aluminium is the limiting reagent. Clear till here? Now we got to find out the mass of alumina formed and how can we calculate it using the number of moles of limiting reagent. So number of moles of aluminium divided by 4 must be equals to the number of moles of alumina Al2O3 divided by 2. Using this you can calculate out the number of moles of alumina, which is Al2O3 is equals to 2 times of this, the number of aluminium by 2. So number of aluminium are 3 by 2, which is half mole. So the mass of alumina formed will be how much? Will be number of moles multiplied by molar mass, which is 1.5 multiplied by. Now calculate the molar mass of alumina from here, Al2O3. So we have 27 into 2 plus 16 into 3. We have 54 plus 48. It's coming 102. 102 gram per mole. Aluminum oxide has a mass of 100 gram. 102 you will multiply by this, so it will be like, देखो 15 दूनी 30, 3 15 कम 15.5. 153 gram is the correct answer. So look at this question and let us know whether this question was there in your exam or not. Sorry. So that's it. So this was a good question, but yes, again it was limited up to the some certain concept of limiting reagent, mole concept, and stoichiometry, that concept was involved over here. Let's see the next question. We have statement 1. Statement 1 says that the maximum number of electrons in a subshell is n square, and the number of electrons in a subshell is given by n square. And I guess that's not right, because let's see, if subshell is given, how do we find it? So for a shell we can have 2n square. So number of electron can be written as, for a particular shell it could be 2n square given by Bohr's rule. And similarly we can also say that the number of orbitals present, number of orbitals will be simply n square. Now talking about these two numbers, and if we have to find out, if we got to find out that maximum number of electrons in subshell is given by n square, then I think it's a false statement, by the way. And also in a subshell it is been given, subshell. How do you identify a subshell? You can identify a subshell by the value of L, which is azimuthal quantum number. But again, for azimuthal quantum number, how are we going to find it out? Okay, no? That's a false statement. We have the spatial arrangement in space of an electron is given as minus L to plus L including 0. Minus L to plus L including 0, which is true actually. If you see this, let's say we have L is equals to 1. Then M can acquire 3 values. L is equals to 1. So this is, we are talking about p orbitals or p subshell. Let me write it, p subshell. So M could have a value of positive 1, 0, minus 1, or let's say minus 1, 0, positive 1. Now out of these 3 numbers, there could be 3 possibilities. 3 orbitals are there, which are named as px, py, pz, and how are they represented? So let's say this is x-axis, this is your x-axis, then this is your px, let's say this is the y-axis, this is the y-axis, and then we also have the z-axis. So this is a z-axis, and this is called as the pz, the px, py, and pz. So we have 3 type of orbitals, and these all 3 orbitals are exactly representing us the direction of the electrons, what it has been distributed in the space. And so I guess that's the correct answer, false and true, for this very amazing question coming out of atomic structure. I can see that atomic structure had a good weightage, by the way. So many questions have been asked from atomic structure, and if you talk about the previous session, we also had so many good number of questions from atomic structure. But till now, Bohr's theory was quite dominant. So many questions came from Bohr's theory itself. Now only I can see the questions are coming from every segment, and especially about the orbitals and modern wave mechanical model. Okay. Okay, so we will come to the next question. We have the so I was checking whether I'm audible or not, but I see that it's pretty much audible. Now we have this question. There are like 2 statements. Statement 1 says that, okay, let me just see what question is this. 6th we did 6th, then we did 7th here, right? This was 7th. Now we have 8th question, everyone. 8th question for the day. Statement 1 says that graph obtained by root nu to atomic mass. Well, this is something Very easy. If you have studied this part, that if we draw two graphs, one is like this. This is under root of nu versus z graph. If you draw the same graph in terms of atomic mass A and root of nu, then this graph comes like this. Well, exactly, I'm trying to say that not coming a linear graph. So this is what we call is at the modern periodic law. Correct, guys? This has been given by the Henry Moseley, and this is what we call it modern periodic law. The properties are directly related to the atomic number, because atomic number over here you can see as a more fundamental property than the atomic mass. So that was your 8th question of the day, everyone. Hopefully you all have gone through this question and you all remember it very well. It was an easy question, by the way. So again, but we haven't come to the conclusion. So the graph obtained by root nu, and this is linear, which is a false statement, and this is a true statement. Question number 9th of the day. 9th question. Identify the complex in the central atom which has D4 configuration. Iron over here has positive 6. So like it will be 3D4, like 4s2 3D6. So this will become argon 4s0 and 3D6 3D4. I think this is correct only, yeah. See, this is the correct only option. So let's see if we can get it for manganese. Manganese is there in what oxidation state is there? It's 3 positive. Manganese is manganese has, this is 26, this is 25. So manganese 25 will be what? I think I have not made it correct. It was 3D6 press to remove. This become 3D6 and this will become 3D2. Then manganese in 25 has 3D5 4s2. So 4s0 and then it will become 3D4. I think this is correct option. So second is the correct answer. We can also check the rest one. Let's say we have iron present in 3 oxidation state. 26 is the atomic number. 4s2 3d6 is the configuration. First of all, 4s0 will become, and then it will become 3d5, which is not the one which is required. We also have nickel over here. Nickel 2 positive. So 28 is the atomic number. Argon 4s0 3d8. Can you check the correct answer? I think option 2 is correct. Option 2 is correct. Okay, well, thank you, Chitu, Nine will, and that's good actually for your appreciations. So, 9th question we have. Now I'll take you to 10th question, and we got to give the correct answer. So, what do you see in the board? What do you see? If you see that the question given over here doesn't match with the one that it was already there, so let us know and we can change the question accordingly. But first of all, we have this thing and we need to basically solve it out. How? That I'll. So we have ozonolysis over here. We will do this kind of ozonolysis. We'll break this molecule apart, and wherever we break it, we will put a double bond O there. Double bond O there like this. Like that. CHO. So there only we are breaking it. So then double bond O. Come to the next carbon, just put it into double bond O. Can you find this question? Maybe with a similar answer, by the way. 2CHO won't be there. This is incorrect. I guess one CHO will be there with this carbon atom. So incorrect. I think this is correct. This is also incorrect. It will not be converting into CO. This is given to you oxidative ozonolysis, given to us reductive ozonolysis. It's that simple that wherever you find a double bond, you find a double bond, just break it and put C double bond on and C double bond on like that. That's what we have to do. Hopefully, this was very easy for all of you. Now, let me move forward and find the next question. We have the next question. Okay, what is this question by the way? Answer is also given. Okay. 11th question of the day, everyone. We have 11th question. 11th question says that what is brass? We have just studied it from the childhood only. Brass is copper plus zinc. No, bronze is copper plus tin. So bronze is copper plus tin. Brass is copper plus zinc. Stainless steel is made up of iron, chromium, nickel, carbon, and UK gold coin. Oh, remaining one will be the part of gold coin, and these are the coinage metal: silver, gold. So that's what UK metal is made up of. So that's it, everyone. So using three things, we can get to know the complete answer, and that's it from my side, everyone. So I just finished it. 11 questions, and I found them quite easy. So what should I review about it? Like, let me review this paper. I found that the questions were easy and not that easy because I found like in inorganic chemistry, many of the straightforward questions came. And if you do not know about them, if you don't have any idea from where they have been taken, then you cannot respond. मेरा ये हो गया है, क्या करना है? ठीक. So guys, that is what I'm saying, that questions might have been asked directly, but unless you know about them, you cannot solve it, you cannot do it. Especially if we talk about the protein question we had, alpha helix, beta helix, that secondary structure, and then this information, that's a rote learning part. So I guess that this paper is more or less up to, I didn't see too many of numericals here, I didn't see too many of things. Okay. Mainly the things what I'm seeing is directly straightforward asked questions, and this is like from inorganic chemistry, majority of questions have come. Now I'll come with the another set, another half of this chapter, another half of this test paper of chemistry. Right now I've solved 11 questions. We have still left of 14 questions that I'll try to procure from the student side, and let's see how many of them can I collect, and then I'll come back. Okay, then we will have another session of entertainment. There we'll read out all the remaining questions and also discuss what is the level of this paper. Right now it's not very easy to comment on anything because I've seen some easy questions right now. There might be some more questions. They will give you the clarity whether they are easy or wrong or not, because specifically about these 11 questions, few of them were quite easy, just a statement based question. If you had the idea, you can tick it, but again, you must have had an idea, and unless you have an idea, you cannot attempt the question. That's like that. So from here, guys, I like to invite your your mathematics wizard with you, and I'll try to invite our Ayush Patni sir. He will come and entertain you in mathematics, basically. I'll take a break from here. So let's invite our mathematics wizard. We have Ayush Patni sir with us, the most humble, most selfless person who made it for you all English people, who took this initiative to teach you people in English only, and like me as well, like me. So we are the team that is highly dedicated to all of you, providing every single exclusively the questions lively over here, solving them lively in English itself, and that is what you demanded by that time. So now let us invite our Ayush Patni sir. He'll be taking care from here. Let's have the stage for Ayush Patni sir.
Hello everyone. So we have some maths questions also along with us. Arey kya hua? What happened? We have some maths question also along with us. Let's have a look at them till the time they are arriving. Yeah, just for the information, there is this batch which is released from for 2025 students. All the great teachers are going to be there in this batch. All the top faculties that we have on board on Unacademy with very high experience and of sending students into IITs. Hello, hello. हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. So that will be there. You can enroll in this batch. It will be very beneficial if you clear your mains this attempt and you sit in for your advance. For advance also it is beneficial, and just in case you are not able to go through the first through the first attempt, then for your second attempt also it will be very beneficial. So this is one information which I wanted to give. All the things, everything is already there in your description. All the batches which are starting for 2025 are there, and right now there is a 60% off also on the early bird. Okay. सोच लो पहले सर, मत बोलो, कोई नहीं, सोच लो पहले. या करेक्ट, बिल्कुल. Okay, this is your first question. If this is exactly the question that we have got. Yeah. Arvind, hi. This is the very first question that we are getting in mathematics. In 4x4 board, find the probability of choosing two blocks having no same side. So general, this is a common question which everybody does in PNC. Okay, this if we talk about the category or level of the question, then I would say moderate, because this is something which everybody does. Lines question, I told you, right? Questions based on lines will definitely come. I told you in the Shore 50 class. So general thing we know that if it is a 4x4 block, right? This is how a 4x4 board will look like. So if you want to choose squares, right? So there are 16 lines. Out of 16, any two, if you choose, you'll get a square, because they are already in pairing. From 16 squares, or you can think like this, from 16 squares, you have to choose two squares, because we are choosing two blocks. So you have to choose two squares. All the possible ways in which you can choose any two squares out of all the 16 squares is equal to 16C2, right? That's simple to think. Now, having no same side. But this also includes the squares which are having a common side, which are sharing a side. So which squares they can be? For example, if we talk about these two squares, they are sharing a side. These two squares are also sharing a side. These two squares are also sharing a side. So lengthwise, if we go, 3 squares on every length. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. Correct? Similarly, height wise also there will be 3 here. 1, 2 and 3. 3 over here, 3 over here and 3 over here. These will not have any common. Okay. So 12 height wise and 12 lengthwise. Correct? 12 squares lengthwise will share a side and 12 squares height wise will share a side. So 16C2 minus 12 minus 12. That means 16C2 minus 24 will be your direct answer. This will be your answer. I don't think answers are there right now in this. But yeah, we can calculate this and this will be your answer. Okay. 16C2 minus 24. Having no same side. In 24 ways we can choose a square which can have a common side. I don't think anything else can be there. If this exact same was the question, then this would be your answer. Now, one question which has come from statistics, which we are getting right now, and this is one question which has come from statistics. So as you can see, this is an AP, right? When we were doing questions of statistics, I told you that AP, they can merge in your question, but here I don't think any use of AP is there. This is straight away question of formulas, right? You know what is mean? Mean, we know what is mean. Mean is sigma xi by n. Sigma xi means sum of all the observations divided by n means number of observations. And what is your standard deviation? Standard deviation is nothing but sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n. That means means square. And sigma square only is your variance. So these three main formulas which are there in your statistics, basis on that, on the basis of that only this question also can be formed, and this has come in your today's attempt, second shift, this question has come. 8, 21, 34, 320. Now, what are they asking? Asking you to find variance. First of all, we'll have to find how many terms are there. So 320 is equal to 8 plus n minus 1 into d. So d is 13. Right? So from here you will find n. How much will be n? 13n. 3. Wait, just a minute. 8 minus 13 will be 5. 325 divided by 13 is n, right? To the 26, 65, 25. N is coming out to be 25. N is 25, that means number of observations is 25. So basically you got your mean. Your mean will be how much? Sum of all these observations also you'll have to find. Mean will be sum of all these divided by number of all these. Now sum of all these observations will be found by AP formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. So n by 2, that means 25 by 2. Achha, first and last term we have 8 plus 320. We can directly use this formula. So 25 into 328 ka half. So 160. 164 na 328 half. Right, 25 into 164 will be your sum. So mean will come out how much? Your mean will come out to be sum divided by number. So 25 into 164 divided by 25. That means 164 will be your mean. Right, 164 will come out to be your mean. You directly got mean. Now why do you need mean? To find variance you need mean. Variance is equal to sigma xi square divided by n. N is 25 minus square of the mean. What is the square of mean? Square of mean means 164 square. So all of these things you have. This also you can find 8 square plus 21 square plus 34 square, right, till 320 square. Here also you can apply AP, divided by 25 minus 164 whole square, right. This also you can calculate using series, and this entire calculation you can do. I'll tell you, answer should be 8788. Answer, as far as I am getting, as per my calculation, it is coming as 8788. This is what the answer we are receiving. Let me just check also once. Yes, 8788 is the answer that we are receiving so far. Your answer will come out to be 8788. That will be your variance. Only this calculation you need to do. Here also you can apply one formula, a square into n minus 1 into 2n minus 1 by 6. Sum of squares of terms of an AP. That also you can apply. However you want to do this particular calculation. Okay. One question from coordinate geometry that we are getting is, find the length of chord whose midpoint is given to you. Length of chord of ellipse. This is an ellipse and this is a vertical ellipse because B is greater. So this is a vertical ellipse. Why am I not able to draw a simple ellipse? Arey bhai. Okay, this is your ellipse and there is a chord in this ellipse. There is a chord in this ellipse. Let's say this is your chord. Okay, there is this chord in this ellipse. Ellipse is given to you x square by 2 plus y square by 4 equals 1. And there is one chord given. Chord's midpoint is also given to us. This midpoint is given to us as 1 comma 1 by 2. So this is very straight question of coordinate geometry, right? Straight question of conics. Why? Because we know chord with midpoint, be it circle, be it parabola, be it ellipse or anything, chord with given midpoint will always be written by t equals s1. T equals s1, if you remember, this question cannot bother you. Chaliye. So with t equals s1, if we apply over here, what will t become according to this? 1 x into 1 by 2, that means x by 2 plus y into 1 by 2 divided by 4 plus y by 8 it will become, right, minus 1. And x by 2 plus y by 8 minus 1. Just check once, t equal to s1. I think y by x by 4 it will become kya? X into 1, y into 1, y square will become y1. Y into 1 by 2 divided by 4. Y by 2, y by 8, correct, equal to s1. That means same point satisfied over here. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4, 1 by 2 whole square, that means 1 by 16 minus 1. Okay, so minus 1 to gone. What are we having? X by 2 plus x by 8 is equal to 9 by 16. 9 by 16, correct. X by, so this also we can 4x plus y is equal to, by 8 is equal to 9 by 16 to 9 by 2. This is what we are going to get the final equation of chord. Just let's check once again. Minus 1. Exactly, this is the question. So y by 8 correct hai. 1 1 9 by 2, 9 by 16. ठीक है, तो this one will become okay, this will be your equation, whatever. Anyway, let's say this is your equation. Now, once you got the equation of chord, you can solve this equation with the ellipse, and there you'll get two values of x for correspondingly two values of y also you will get definitely. But with this line you will have to solve with the conic. So let's say x, if we use 9 by 2 minus y by 4. So 9 by 2 minus y by 4 whole square plus y square by 4 this by 2 by 4 equals 1. This entire equation you'll have to solve. This will have two y's, two values of y. y1 plus y1 and y2 you'll get. Okay. And one more thing, that let's say these 2 points are given to you. Let's say you are having x1, x2 or x1, y1, let's say. Suppose you have x1, y1 over here and here you have x2, y2. So these 2 points will also satisfy this equation. Na? These 2 points will also satisfy this particular equation. Correct or not? If these 2 points will satisfy this equation, here if these are satisfying, then we can also say x1 minus x2 whole square is equal to y1 minus y2 whole square. So when we have the distance formula when we'll be applying, what we'll do, y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. This one will write like this, y1 plus y2 whole square minus 4 y1 y2. y1 y2 and y1 plus y2 will get from this quadratic equation, and corresponding to every y we will have x also, right? For corresponding to every y we will have one x also, correct? So this formula only, this same thing will have to do twice, because your y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1 whole squares will be equal to one another. Both of these will be equal. Both points satisfy on this line, so both of these will come out to be equal only. So this same thing you will have to just multiply with 2. This is also not a difficult question. If you are thorough with solving the coordinate geometry questions, no, then this question will look easy or max to max moderate to you. We can call it moderate, not hard, not very calculative also. T equal to S1 you could directly apply, simply apply. Solving the equation also, I think here there won't be much trouble. And this idea you have to apply. With the quadratic, don't start on solving the quadratic equation. If you start solving the quadratic equation, that will be a trouble. So only y1 plus y2 you need, and you know that y2 minus y1 whole square will be equal to x2 minus x1 whole square because of this, because both of the points lie on this line. So that's one thing. All right, let's see some more. Again, one more quadratic coordinate geometry only. Shortest distance between point 0, a and parabola y square equal to 4x is 4. The shortest distance is given to us, which is 4. Find the equation of circle whose center lies on axis of parabola and passing through P and focus of parabola. Basically, point A we need to find, passing through P and focus of parabola. Acha, 2-point circle we'll have to write. That's it. Find the equation of circle. This should be an optional, there should be option in this question. Okay. The shortest distance along the normal we'll have to find. And along the normal we'll have to find. So this is this type of parabola. So let's say that this y square equal to 4ax, so 80 square comma 280, and t also is known to us, which is 4, sorry, which is 1. A is known to us. Y square equal to 4ax, 4a equal to 4, so a equal to 1. A we know, 80 square comma 280 will become t square comma 2t. This will be the point. And if shortest distance between P and this point, if we are talking between P and this distance has to be along the normal at this point. So what will be the normal at this point? Let's calculate, let's find the normal at this point. So y square equals 4x. So 2y dy by dx will be equal to 4. So your dy by dx will be equal to 4 upon 2y, or minus dx by dy will be equal to minus of y. right? Dx by dy will become y. So minus dx by dy will become minus y. Minus, this is your slope of normal at this point. What is y over here? Y is 2t. So minus 2t will be the slope of your normal at this particular point. But normal, by finding normal also, how are we? This distance is 4. Then I think distance formula only will help. Slope of normal is not helping here. Yeah? Achha, equation is not there. Then what do we do? Okay. Distance formula only we can apply, I think. So 2t minus a whole square, okay, point P, 2t minus a whole square plus 0 minus t square, so t to the power 4 is equal to 4. This is given to us, 16, but this is not helping. How else? But we'll find a relation between T and A. I think there is something missing in the question. What do you guys think? Watching. Okay, let's look at the next and come back to this. Okay, this is one more question that we are getting. Here, simple integration question only. But if you pay attention, I also told in the short 50 class on Saturday that one question will pakka come on King's rule. A simple property which is taught a lot of times in integration from a to b. If you are integrating any function f of x, then this will be equal to the integration from a to b of f of a plus b minus x. This is what we call King's, right? In some books and some theories, it is called King's rule. But this is the main rule and which is being applied over here also, right? This same thing only is being applied. What are they saying? I equal to 0 to pi by 2 integration sine of 2 by 3x, sine of 2 by 3x, cos of 2 by 3x. And here they are saying I1. There is something called I1. Find I1 if I1 is equal to this. Here limit is 0 to 2i. So first you will have to solve this integration, then apply this limit over here. Okay. So let's do this. Now what we will apply? From a to b, if we are integrating f of x, then its result will be same as from a to b, a plus b, f of a plus b minus x. F of a plus b minus x. Okay, this is what we are supposed to do over here. So what will this become? Right? A is 0, b is pi by 2. 0 plus pi by 2 minus x. Sine of 90 minus x will become cos x. So this I will become, this same I thing will become integration from 0 to pi by 2, 0 to a to b. A plus b minus x, that means 0 plus pi by 2 minus x. So sine of 90 minus x will become cos of x, cos of 2 by 3 x. Divided by here. Whenever sine and cos and some powers are there, pakka King's rule is going to be there. This will become cos of 2 by 3, cos to the power 2 by 3x. This will become sine to the power 2 by 3x. So again we are going to have the same thing. Again we are going to have the same thing. Now if I add this I and this I, this is also I, this is also I. So what will I plus I become? I plus I, when I'll add, numerator again will become sine to the power 2 by 3x plus cos to the power 2 by 3x, and denominator is same. So it will be just 1 dx from 0 to pi by 2. If I'll add this and this, 1 I'll get. So this will, now that means 2i equal to nothing but pi by 2. Or we can say I is equal to pi by 4. I equals pi by 4. Only this catch, this quickness you need to have. As soon as you see the question, your mind should say, "Arey yaar, this is something which we regularly do and I can solve it very fast." Otherwise, you will say, "Arey integration ka question, skip." That is what is going to happen in the exam also. Remember, King's rule, अच्छे से practice and go. So now here I1 is equal to 0 to 2i. 2i we found out, no? So 0 to pi by 2 only. 2i will be pi by 2. Right? X sin x cos x. X sin x cos x here. I'll write once. X sin x cos x divided by sine of 4x plus cos of cos to the power 4x. But here also same thing. Same again, a plus b minus x will apply. Right? So this I1 will be equal to, say, instead of x, just do 0 plus pi by 2 minus x. So x will become pi by 2 minus x. Sine of pi by 2 minus x will become cos x. Cos of pi by 2 minus x will become sin x. Correct? Divided by sine to the power 4x will become cos x and this will become sin x. So same thing. Same thing. Now 2i dash is coming equal to what? 2i dash is coming this plus this. So x sin x cos x minus x sin x cos x will get cancelled. Pi by 2 will remain out. Pi by 2 will come out. 0 to pi by 2. And this will come as cos x sin x divided by sine to the power 4x plus cos to the power. Now here after this one more step will remain. Actually after this how will you solve? Directly if you will substitute cos to the power 4x as t, no, that won't work. So basically what you can do after this, I'll suggest you, what you can do is write this as 1 plus 2 cos square x. This will become what? This will become 1 plus cos square x divided by 2. है ना, sin square x plus cos square x. So, cos square 2x divided by 2. This will become cos square 2x divided by 2. Then you can put cos 2x, cos square 2x as t. Right? So 2 cos 2x sin, because here also you are getting sin 2x. Na? This will also become sin 2x. If you multiply this with this, you make 4 and this you multiply with 2. So this will become sin 2x. And here you have cos square 2x. So cos 2x differentiation derivative will become sin. So that won't be a problem. Here you have sin 2x and here also you can create a cos square 2x. So put cos x as t and you will get your answer very easily. Cos 2x as t. Put cos 2x as t and you will get your answer. Okay. Any problem? Any doubt till here? चलिए okay, this question also looks clear. 5 boys and 4 girls are arranged in a row. Find the number of way in which no 2 boys are together and or all boys are together. Either no 2 boys are together or all boys are together. Find the number of ways, actually sum. Find the sum of the number of ways which we'll have to find. I think that only is the question, right? Questions are not clear because of find the number of ways in which number of 2 boys, no 2 boys are together or all boys are together. So basically, or if they are asking to sum of the cases where all boys are together and no 2 boys are together. These cases we'll have to. So let's say there are 5 boys, B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. We have 5 boys and let's say we have 4 girls. So G1, G2, G3 and G4. Okay. 5 boys and 4 girls. specific, very standard method to do this type of question, right? Gap method we'll have to apply. So first, case 1, there are two cases. Case 1 where all are together, right? And case 2 is where no two boys are together. All boys are together and no two boys are together. Okay. Either if we'll be together, we'll all be together. Otherwise, we don't want anybody. Okay, great. So case 1 is very easy. Where all boys are together. All boys are together means this complete will become one box. Right? This complete will become box. So boys box plus G1, G2, G3 and G4. All boys will have to be together. Correct? So now elements will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements we have. 5 elements and their arrangement will be 5 factorial. 5 factorial ways to arrange 5 elements. But here boys can also be internally arranged. Right? Boys can also be internally arranged. So 5 factorial multiplied with 5 factorial. Internal arrangement can be done in 5 factorial ways. This is case number 1. All boys are together. 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Case number 2, where no two boys are together. If we don't want any two boys to be together, so we'll have to bring girls in between. Right? They won't let the boys stay together. Okay? So we'll have to bring girls in between. So we'll have to create gaps. 5 gaps now. Right? 5 gaps we'll have to create. And in these 5 gaps, we can make the boys sit. Now, 5 boys in 5 gaps can be arranged in 5 factorial ways. And remaining girls can be internally arranged these places to 4 factorial ways. So total comes out to be 5 factorial into 5 factorial plus 5 factorial, 5 factorial plus 4 factorial. So this will become how much? 120. 120 plus 24. 144 into 5. 144 into 120. 144 into 120 will be your answer. This shall be your answer. Okay. This is also not clear. AP question looks clear. Okay. In 3x square minus px plus q equal to 0, two zeros, two roots are 10th and 11th term of AP, and the sum of its 11 terms is 88. Okay. If common difference of AP is 3 by 2, then find P minus 2Q. I think simple manipulation, with simple manipulation you can easily solve this. 10th and 11th terms are the two roots. Okay. So 10th and 11th term are the two roots. Sum of 11th term minus sum of 10 terms. So sum of 10 terms also we can find is equal to 10th term. Equations so definitely we can make, but with equation this will go very long, right? Equations we can definitely make. 11 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. Right, so 2a plus 10d is equal to 88. But what is it this giving us? 11, okay, 11 8 times 2 times 16. 16 to a plus 5d is equal to 8. This is one equation that we'll be getting. And the two roots are 10th and 11th term. Okay, if two roots of this equation are the 10th and 11th term of an AP, that means a plus 9d is plus a plus 10d. will be equal to something over here. That means P by 3 will be equal to P by 3. Okay. Okay. And product also we can find, but I think this much will be enough. Now they have also given that common difference of AP is 3 by 2. So A plus 15 by 2 will be equal to 8. Right? This is something which we have found correctly, no? 11 8s, 8 2s are 16. A plus 5D is equal to 8. Correct. Okay, so A plus 15 by 2 is equal to 8. So A will be how much? 8 minus 15 by 2. So 1 by 2. 8 minus 15 by 2, 16 minus 15, 1 by 2. A will be 1 by 2. A is 1 by 2 and D is 3 by 2. So P to we'll be able to find anyway. Right? We'll be able to find P. Right? P we can find. Correct. A plus 9D plus so 1, let's calculate 2A plus 19 into D. 19 into D, D is 3 by 2. 19 into 3 by 2 and A is 1 by 2. So this will be 1 plus 57 by 2. 1 plus 57 by 2. That means 59 by 2 is equal to P by 3. So P is coming horrible. P will come out to be 59 into 3 divided by 6. 177 divided by 2. P will be 177 divided by 2. If we have got P, then we can find Q also. Because we have P, we have one root, right? We have value of P, we'll have one value of one root also. Because A plus 9D, so now we know, na? What are the two roots? We know the two roots, correct? Don't we know the two roots? A plus 9D and A plus 10D will be the two roots, correct? A and D both we are able to find. Because sum of 11 terms is given 88, A plus 5D became 8. This we got. And if the common difference of AP was given, that's why we could find A also. A and D both we have. Then roots we have. If we have roots, we can find P. I think very easy type of question, not even calculative. We can mark. This is on an easier scale, right? Much easier scale if we talk about this. This is... this is, look, simple integration. Trigonometric integration. Straight away question. Very straight away question. G of 0 is given equal to 0. You have to just find G of pi by 2 and G dash of pi by 2. So one function, you have to just integrate this and find the function. This is very straight away question. Although not complete and not clear. This also not clear. This is exactly same question which we got in the morning. Mod z is given equal to 1. Morning or yesterday also we got the same question. Mod z is given equal to 1. Right here angles are not given, here this thing is given. So z conjugate square and plus z square will be equal to 1 into z conjugate. Direct equation will be formed and you will clearly have answer. Like or circularly you can solve it. Rotational wise also you can solve it. This will lie on unit circle. This complex number will lie on unit circle because mod z is given equal to 1. And this is forming straight away identity z square plus z conjugate square is equal to z into z conjugate. So total number of possible complex numbers you have to find. P be the point divides PQ in this ratio. What is this? Equal to or minus? Okay, let this question get clear, more clear. In morning we had infinite solution and here we have no solution. Direct condition based question from 3D again. This is also one question. System of equations is given and they have asked for what value of lambda they will have no solution. So in the morning we had for infinite solution, right? Delta we had to make it equal to 0. And AB minus AC over here will not be equal to 0, only that much for no solution. This is one question. Let some more questions come if. Not modulus is equal to 0. Modulus equal to 0 you do in infinite solution. Okay, let's go to that one question which was clear, which we didn't solve. Where is that question? Let me see, just a minute. One question which we left, right, of parabola. Okay, let's see this. Repeated question. This has come yesterday in first shift. Second shift also same question came. Today morning also same question came, as far as I remember. Shortest distance. Same, not figure, only figures are changing, but same question is coming. So this formula to you guys should by heart. Right? Simple formula it is. Find A minus B vector. Find A vector minus B vector. Right? Then its dot product, take its dot product with the normal vector, right? And then divide by the modulus of normal vector. For example, if this question again we do, then A1 is what? A1 is your minus 2 I cap minus j cap plus 3 k cap. And what is your A2 or B or A2, whatever you can call? I cap plus 3j cap plus 5k cap. I cap plus 3j cap plus 5k cap. Okay, these are your vectors. So A2 minus A1 you will get from here. A2 minus A1 will become what? A2 minus A1, 3 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 2 k cap. This will be your P cross Q or N vector. No, this will be your A2 minus A1. This will be A minus B, correct? Now the normal vector, how do you find normal vector? I, J, K, right? And then these direction ratios 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, minus 3, 2, 4, minus 5. 1, 2, minus 3, 2, 4, minus 5. Right? Just solve this and you'll have your normal vector also. Find the dot of this with normal vector, divide by the magnitude of your normal vector. Simple formula. This will come out how much? I cap into minus 22 minus 10 plus minus 10 plus 12 2 plus 2. It will come 2 only. Minus j if we do, so this is coming as minus 5 plus 6, so 1 plus j cap, right? And k will come out to be 4 minus 4, so 0. So 2 I cap minus j cap is what we are getting. Correct only, na? J को minus 10, नहीं sorry, minus 5 plus 6, correct. So this will come out as 2 I cap minus j cap. This is your normal vector, right? So in dot of this with this will become 3 into 2, 6 plus 6 minus 4, that means 2. 2 divided by magnitude of this. Magnitude of this means 4 plus 1, 5, that means 2 by root 5 is your answer. That easily. This particular formula to you should, before going also, just do one question or check one for once if you are going in these shifts, because in every shift we are seeing one question at least from shortest distance, one question pakka from shortest distance we are seeing continuously. Abhi that one question which we was thinking how to solve but we did not. This question है ना, तो shortest distance is 4 but how will we make sure? हाँ. There must be something missing. Can somebody confirm if there is anything missing in this question? Till then, I'll just check. No, exactly. I'm not able to confirm that this exactly is the question or something else is missing. But at least let's try. So if this is the thing, then let me write the slope of normal. Let me write the equation of normal. Y minus 2t equals to slope minus t into x minus t square. So this will become y plus xt equal to 2t plus t cube. This will be there, and this should satisfy this point 0 comma a. But from there also we are just finding the relation between a and t. Equation of circle whose center lies on the axis of parabola and passing through P and focus. I think there must be something else also given for this question. Otherwise, question looks dicey. Most importantly, till now in all the questions, I would again want to repeat myself about these two particular questions. One is these two types, especially. One is this shortest distance between two lines. I said here they are asking you square, so it will become 4 by 5. Here they are asking you square, so square will become 4 by 5, right? Shortest distance question, and one is this question. Having no solution, right? No solution, infinite solution. Delta you have to make it equal to 0. Okay, delta equal to 0. This thing, please revise once again. If you are not good with these questions, right, make delta equal to 0, direct you are getting answer, and that shorter distance. These two type of questions are constantly repeating. So I'll again say that do these questions, right? Practice these, pay attention at these, revise the formulas or concept once again over here. Rest these questions we have done. Questions which we have got clearer, we have done these. This one only, I'm thinking that there must be something else also given. Okay, we'll discuss in some time. Let's start with physics so far. If physics sir is available, I'll ask him. Till then, I'll have a look at this question. सर चलाओ. हाँ. नहीं. हाँ 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 हाँ. ठीक है. Okay, physics sir is coming. Physics sir is going to be there. About this question, let's see if something else comes. Hello. हाँ sir. ठीक है. What we can do, one more thing which we can do is that we can find the tangent at this point and then we can find the distance between the point and the tangent. That way also I'm thinking still we need one more thing for getting A's value. If we have A's value, then only we can do this. Hello? Okay. So physics sir is coming. Till then, let me think.
हाँ जी, आई थिंक मैं दिखाई दे रहा हूँ क्लियरली. ठीक है. So I forgot that I was teaching in English. So because I just completed my session on the Hindi channel, so I thought I am on the Hindi. So there's Hindi. Let's talk in English and let's solve our paper. What was the paper? Paper was easy according to me. Likewise always. Okay. So what the question is saying? This first question. I think there was some issue in this question. There it was a particle projected with a kinetic energy k, and I think it was asked that what is the kinetic energy at the maximum point. I think the question was what is the kinetic energy at maximum point. Okay, so let us solve what is the kinetic energy in maximum point. So at this particular point we can write, let me change the pen first of all. So yeah, at this particular point we have to find the kinetic energy. So at this point, suppose initial energy is u, so at this point energy will be velocity will be u cos 60. Okay, so at this point energy is u cos 60. Right, very good. Hello. So we have to find the kinetic energy at this point. So here k can be written as half mu square. So k dash at that particular point is equals to what? Half mu square cos square 60. Yes or no? Cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. So 1 by 4. This is k. So it is equals to k by 4. So at highest point kinetic energy is k by 4. Okay. Next question. This was not a proper question. So let's move on to third question, because second question was some mistakes. I will add some the extra thing in the question number second. Okay. Find the total work done from A to E. So we have to, this is a very conceptual question because we can find the answer directly without any solution, without any solving. Okay. So we can see from here to here the process like this, from this and this. This was the complete process. Okay. This was the complete process. So we can see here, it is positive work done. It is positive work done. This is negative work done. So we can see negative work done is greater than positive work done. It means answer should be negative, and there is only one possible answer, that is minus 3 P naught into V naught. Right? Next, how we can solve it further? If we have to solve, suppose that there are 2-3 options are negative, so how could we solve? Find the work done according to this. So this work done will be what? This is 2 V naught, this is 3 V naught, this is V naught, this is P naught, and this is 2 P naught. Means this is what? This difference is V naught and the pressure is P naught. So it is P naught into V naught. Here minus first of all, this difference is what? This difference is 2 V naught and this is 2 P naught. So minus 4 P naught into V naught. If we'll add these two things, it will be minus 3 P naught into V naught. Right? Next question is from optics. What the question is saying? Question is saying a concave mirror, whose focal length is f, which is dipped in a medium whose refractive index is mu, then focal length of the mirror in the medium will be, since it is a convex or concave mirror, if a mirror is placed in any medium, then there is no change in the focal length. There is no change in focal length. So if there is no change in focal length, we can say focal length will remain f. Focal length will remain f. Okay. Next question. Next question is from capacitor. What the question is saying, in the RC circuit, charge on the capacitor at steady state will be. What is the charge on the capacitor in the steady state? We can simply first of all calculate the value of current in the steady state. Since it is a steady state, the current through this particular capacitor will be 0. So we can write total current I is equals to what? V upon R. Total V is 5 upon R is what? 10 plus 15 is 25.
means it is 1 by 5 ampere. So we can find the potential difference. It is 0, it is 5, here it is 5. So we can write total potential difference across this. V is equals to I is 1 by 5 into R is 10, means drop is of 2 volt. Drop is of 2 volt. So there is 2 volt across this capacitor, means charge is what? Charge is what? 2C into V, because charge potential is 2. I think there was some data also given in this particular question. There was C, I think 8 microfarad. Later students told me that it is 8 microfarad. So 8 to the 16 microcoulomb was the answer. If C is equals to 8 C is equals to 8 microfarad. If it was given, then answer is 16 microcoulomb. Okay, next question. Next question, question number 6 was from modern physics. What the question was saying: a light of wavelength lambda is incident on a metal having work function this. The stopping potential measured of the photoelectric current setup is this. Find the value of lambda. We have to find the value of lambda. We can simply write hc by lambda. That is equals to what is phi? Phi is 3.4 electron volt plus it is 1.6 electron volt. We can simply write lambda is equals to what? 12400 upon 3.4 angstrom. So it will be around 3.4 plus 1.6. 3.4 plus 1.6 means it is 5. It is 5, right? Right. Okay. So it is what? 5 2s are 10, 5 4s are 20, 5 8s are 10. So this is the value of wavelength. This is the value of wavelength. Yes or no? Okay. Okay. Which one? This one. If, let me explain it again. If we have been given the lambda and it is saying the work function is 3.4, the stopping potential measured to in the stopping potential should be here. It should be 1.6 volt because it is saying stopping potential. So what is the value of lambda? Let me tell you. We have this equation, Einstein equation, hc by lambda is equals to work function plus 1.6. So it is completely, this is 5. This is 5. So we can write lambda is equals to 12400, which is the value of hc, right? Upon 3.4 plus 1.6, which is 5. So answer will be this. Done. Next question. Next question is from diode. And students later told me that this was also forward bias. This was also forward bias. So it will be forward bias. So let me correct it. Let me make the correction. Let us make the corrections. So it will be like this. It will be like this. Oops, something went wrong. It is like this. Okay, it is like this. So what is the answer? So if both are forward bias, it means this is positive, this is negative now. So these are forward bias. If it is forward bias, means circuit is open circuit, sorry, short circuit. It means these two are 20 are in, these are in parallel. So we can write R is equals to 20 into 20, means 20 का parallel कितना हो गया? It is 10 ohm. It is 10 ohm, right? If we have to find the total current, I is equals to what? V upon R. V is what? 5 upon R is 10, means 0.5 ampere. 0.5 ampere, right? Next question. Okay. Next question is from LCR circuit. What the question is saying? Question is saying the in a LCR circuit inductance is 100 millihenry and the resistance is this. Capacitance we have been given, right? Now we have to find the angular frequency of the source when current has the maximum amplitude in the circuit. We have to find the current when the current is maximum. So if the current is maximum, then we can say the circuit is in resonance. And if the circuit is in resonance, we can say omega is equals to what? If the frequency, I think frequency was asked. So f is what? 1 by 2 pi root LC. Just substitute all the values. 1 by 2 pi root L is what? 100 into 10 to the power minus 3. And C is what? C is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 6. Means this we have to solve. There was some student was telling that there is some error in this data. So we'll just tell the concept. What was the concept behind it? So concept was resonance. Okay. Next question. Next question. For a prism of refractive index refracting angle A and refractive index √3, the minimum deviation is A. Find the value of A. So we can write n is equals to what? Sine A plus delta m by 2 divided by sine A by 2, right? And it is given that minimum deviation means delta m, that is A. Just substitute. N is what? √3. Okay, solve it. Sine A plus A means 2A upon 2 means sine A by sine A by 2. Okay. Sine A by 2. Sine half angle formula is 2 sine A by 2 into cos A by 2. upon sin a by 2. Sin a by 2, sin a by 2 got cancelled. Here it is root 2 is coming here, root 3 by 2, that is equals to cos a by 2, and in cos root 3 by 2 is I think pi by 3, right? Pi by 6, sorry, pi by 3. So cos pi by 3. Sorry, pi by, this is 13, pi by 6, pi by 6. So a by 2 is what? Pi by 6, pi by 6. So a is what? A is what? A is what? Pi by 3. A is what? Pi by 3. A is what? Pi by 3. Okay. Next question. Is it visible? Pi by 3 it is. Okay. Next question. Next question, we have to find the pressure inside this bubble. What the question is saying? Find pressure inside the bubble of radius this. If atmospheric pressure is this, density of water is this. So there is some missing. I think there would be some surface tension. There would be some surface tension, because without surface tension we can't solve this question. It means what the pressure is inside the bubble? Pressure is equals to atmospheric pressure first of all, P naught, plus pressure of the liquid upside the droplet, or this is basically bubble. So what will be the pressure due to this liquid? This is equals to rho gh, rho of water into gh, plus excess pressure inside the bubble, which is 2T by R. Which is 2T by R. Why 2T by R? Because this is one layer. If there is one layer, like it is suppose that soap bubble. Soap bubble has two layers. So that's why there is 4T by R in soap bubble. But this bubble is inside the liquid, so it has just one layer. That's why this is 2T by R. We have to just substitute the value and we can find the answer, because there is no T given in the question. What we got. So that's why I'm not giving it the solution. Just put the values, whatever the values are given, you can find the answer. Okay. Next question. Next question is from capacitor again. What the question is saying? When the rate of change of voltage dV by dt given I is equals to this. Okay, so we can simply write Q is equals to what? Q is equals to CV, Q or V is equals to Q by C, right? So just differentiate it. dV by dt, that is equals to what? 1 by C into dQ by dt. And what is dQ by dt? This is current. So we can write I by C. I is what? 0.25 milliampere upon, what is C? 0.25 microampere. Microampere means this is 1000. Just 1000 volt per second. This is dV by dt. Then next question. Next question is from current electricity. We have to find the value of X if the shunt resistance is this. We know the simple formula. I is equals to what? Ig 1 plus Rg by S. Rg by S. I is what? 3 is equals to Ig is what? 20 into 10 to the power 3 minus 3. And into 1 plus Rg is what? 30 upon S we have to find out. Okay. Okay. Now this is what? It is coming here. It is 10 to the power plus 3. Okay. 20, this is what? 25s. And this is about 3 zeros, right? 1, 2, 3 into 3. So this is what? 1 0 and 2 50. 53s are 150. That minus 1, that is equals to 30 by S. So S is equal to RS we can write. RS is equals to what? I should write here. RS is equals to what? RS is equals to 30 by 149. So X is what? X is equals to 149. 149. Okay. Then next question. Next question is from error. What the question is saying? If E is equals to this, percentage error is and alpha is this, time is this. Find the error in E. Find the percentage error in E. Right. So how we'll calculate? First of all, take the log. Log E, that is equals to 3 log alpha minus beta t, right? Okay, just differentiate it. What it will be? 1 by E dE, that is equals to 3 by alpha d alpha minus beta into dt by t. Beta, right, beta into dt. Okay, now percentage error of alpha means d alpha by alpha is equals to what? 1.2. Percentage error in time means dt by t. dt by t is equals to what? 1.6. So we have to substitute here dt. dt is equals to what? 1.6 into t. 1.6 into t is what? 5 seconds. Means 1.6 into 5 is equals to 8. Just substitute. This we have to find, means plus, we have to substitute, put plus minus, okay, for the error. So 3 d alpha by alpha is what? 1.6, sorry, 1.2, or plus minus beta is what? 0.3 into the 8. What it will be? 3.6 plus minus 3.6 or plus minus 2.4, means this is plus minus 6%. Plus minus 6%. Then next question. Next question is from traveling wave. What the question is saying? This is traveling wave. Find the velocity. Velocity is what? Omega by k. What is this question? Omega is 600 upon k is what? 20 into 10 to the power minus 3. Just solve it. Velocity we have found. Okay. Next question. What is the potential energy? Direct question from the potential energy. So potential energy is what? K Q1 Q2 by R. Means K is what? 9 to the power 9. 9 to the power 9 into Q1 is what? 7 microcoulomb. 7 to the power minus 6. Q2 is what? 4 into 10 to the power minus 6. This is 4 microcoulomb. Upon R is what? 7 are 4, 7 into 7 means 14. 14. Just solve it. This is the answer. Okay. Next question. Question number 16. A disk of radius r of mass m is rotating about the fixed axis, passing through the center and normal to the plane. Find the power delivered by the external force at t is equals to 2 seconds if theta varies as this. So we know that we have to find the power. The power is equals to what? Tau omega. And we know that tau is equals to what? I alpha. So I alpha omega. Okay. Theta is this. So we can find omega. Omega is equals to what? D theta by dt. D theta by dt. So differentiate it. 10 t minus 8. So alpha is what? D omega by dt. Means differentiate it again. Means 10. So substitute the values. What it will be? I is what? Mr square by 2 for the disk. Okay. So m is what? R is what? R is 1. Okay. So 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Alpha is 10 into omega is what? Omega is 10 t minus 1. At t is equals to 2. Means 20 minus 8. Means 12. 12, right? 10 2s are 20 minus 8 means 12. Okay. So if this is 6 means 60 watt. 60 watt is the answer. 60 watt is the answer. Okay. Next question. Next question. What the question is saying? Graph of the frequency of F of X-ray of atomic number Z of heavy nucleus is straight line in X-ray. But in X-ray emission, we know from the Moseley's law that root F is proportional to Z minus A. So if we say about the root F and Z, so this can be straight line, but F versus Z cannot be straight line. Means this is incorrect. But square root of frequency means root F versus Z is a straight line. Means this is correct. So statement 1 is wrong, 2 is correct, right? Next question. Next question is from elongation in the spring is this. Okay. Suppose the spring constant is K. So we can write here if force is 5 Newton, elongation is x1. So we can write kx1 that is equals to 5. So x1 is what? 5 by k. Okay. Similarly, here elongation is x2, force is 7. So we can write x2 is equals to 7 by k. We have to find the tension if this is the elongation. So we can write tension is equals to kx. X is what? 5x1. x1 is what? 5 by k. 5 by k minus 2x2. x2 is what? 7 by k. So k got cancelled. 25 minus 14. 25 minus 14. This will be 9. Sorry, this will be 11. This will be 11. 11 Newton. 11 Newton is the answer. Okay. Next question. Next question is from EM wave. What the question is saying? Question is saying electromagnetic wave of frequency this, electric field is this. We have to find the magnitude of magnetic field. So B naught is equals to what? E naught by C. E naught by C. E naught is what? 9.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 upon C is what? 3 into 10 to the power 8. What is the answer? 2.1 into 10 to the power minus 12 Tesla. This is the answer. Khatam. Done. Next question. Next question is from YDSC setup. The question is saying that I max by I min is equals to 9 by 4. Means I max is what? Root I1 plus root I2 whole square upon root I1 minus root I2 whole square. That is equals to 9 by 4. Means we can write square root of root I1 plus root I2 upon root I1 minus root I2. That is equals to what? 3 by 2. Just solve it. 2 root I1 plus 2 root I2 that is equals to 3 root I1 minus 3 root I2. Okay, solve it. What it will be? It will be simply 5 root I2. 5 root I2 is equals to root I1. Okay, so we can write from here that root I1 by root I2 that is equals to 5. Means I1 is equals to 25 I2. 25 I2 means X should be 25. Means one slit is D, so other should be 25D. Okay, that is the answer. Next question. Next question. What is saying? A satellite of mass m by 2 is orbiting around the Earth is of mass m. Okay, this is small m. This is small m. Okay, we will find it later. Okay, h is equals to this and radius is this. Angular momentum we have to find out. We know that if this is the Earth and this is the satellite which is moving around. So we can write this is r and this is r by 3. Okay, so we can write outward force is mv square by r. Inward it is m into small m by r square. So we can write G capital M small m by r square, that is equals to mv square by r. Got cancelled, r got cancelled, v is equals to what? Under root G m by small r. We have to find the angular momentum. So angular momentum is what? Angular momentum L is equals to m, v is what? R, we will write it first into G m by r. G m by r. Here r is equals to what? R is equals to what? R plus r by 3 means 2r by 3. R is equals to what? 2r by 3. 2r by 3. Just substitute the values and you will get the answer. You will get the answer. Done till here? Okay. So that's it for the physics portion. Now I would like to invite Sanjay sir for the chemistry portion. So give me a second. Give me a second. So I think all the things are clear now. I don't think there is any issue in the paper. So overall, I should say the level of physics was that not much hard, I should say. One or two questions were like I should think a little bit, but in the other question, I don't think you should think a lot. You are spending too much time in solving the mathematics portion, and I think chemistry is also not that much tough in these shifts. So I'm not expecting too much hard questions in the chemistry also or physics also. So I think if you are given the examination in the later shifts also, so you will not get that much hard questions in physics and chemistry. Obviously mathematics is always a bit lengthy all the time, so we'll expect a lengthy paper in the mathematics. Okay. So Sanjay sir is coming. So I had hand over it to them. And
So guys, that was your physics. And now I'm back, everyone. Then we'll again restart our journey on chemistry. Okay, till now we have finished some 11 to 12 questions earlier, and now remaining number of questions what we have procured from the student will be live shortly. Allow me a moment. Hopefully I'm pretty much audible to every one of you. So yeah, so guys, there we go. Okay, allow me a second, guys, and it's been loaded. Let it load, and then we'll start it shortly. there we have this PPT, and probably some 11 to 12 questions we finished earlier, and the remaining number of questions will be discussed over here. We have these questions on a memory based questions from the students. So we'll try to basically deliver all those questions what students taught, like with what students have given us. And now you also can ask whatever the doubt you may face in your mind, and if you think that the question what I am writing right now over here is a bit different from the one you saw in the examination, you can also suggest us. Okay, so keep on discussion, guys. Keep the discussion on with us. We have, this is where we finished up to. That was done, that is done. So now we have the next question of the day. We have, yes, still here we made it. By that time, that was your, I remember, question number 11th. This was your question number 11th. Then we have the next question, question number 12th. So what is written over here? That by using delta G equals to delta H minus T delta S, the incorrect spontaneous reaction at a given temperature. Which of the following is incorrect for spontaneous? So if any reaction is spontaneous, the delta G should be negative. Change in Gibbs energy should be negative. The useful non-mechanical work done should come up as negative. Okay. So which one of the following is incorrect? So if delta H is positive, delta S is greater than 0. Delta H is positive, so delta H is minus T delta S. So guys, this is also positive and this thing is also positive. So this can be spontaneous at the rate high temperature or higher temperature. Similarly, if I go to the next option, that we have delta H is let's say this is positive and this is negative. So this whole will every time, it's with the negative sign, this will always be a positive, and it will be always positive for all temperature. If it is positive for all the temperature, that means this process is it's a always non-spontaneous process. It's a always non-spontaneous process. That was a question from Thermodynamics. Answer will be B. Very easy question, probably the easy question. So that was your 12th question. We have the 13th question over here, everyone. 13th question with us. The question is from GOC probably, because isomerism has been asked and it's too structural, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Total number of isomers possible for aldehyde and ketone for the formula C4H8O. So C4H8O, first of all, let us find its degree of unsaturation, whether there's a double bond in the compound or not. Yeah, one double bond will be there because of the carbonyl group, but yes, apart from that, is there or not? Let us just find out. This is 4 plus 1, 8 by 2, and this comes up as 5 minus 4 is 1. So your degree of unsaturation is 1. You can simply make the linear compound, linear molecules with or branch one, but yes, there should be no unsaturation apart from C double bond O. So the one thing can be this, another thing can be this, and what else can be there? No, the 4 atoms are there. Okay, okay. So one thing can be this, another could be this, one can be this. Can we have more options? Can I? No, I can't, because I can't apply double bond over here. That's it, I guess. I don't have any other option. I think 3 is the correct answer. So that is what we have to make, aldehydes and ketones. This reaction is only for the aldehydes and ketone. And whatever the possible number of isomers are there, that is what we drew. And now we'll come to the degree of unsaturation was 1. We found these 3 products over there. 1 ketone, 2 aldehydes. Next question, everyone. Oh, which question was that? 13th. We have 14th now. Look at the 14th question. So given statement is phenol and alcohol melting point increases increase in carbon atom. So with increasing the carbon atom, the what should I say, molar mass increases, and their boiling and melting both points increase as well. So which is a true statement. But phenol, I don't know how come they are increasing the carbon atoms in phenol, but yes, if they increase it, phenol atom will also be possessing higher mass, and yes, the higher mass molecule will be having higher van der Waals force of attraction, so that they have higher boiling and melting point, even both. Then we have next here statement that phenol and alcohol has higher melting point than ether and haloalkanes, and which is also true that alcohols have higher boiling points, melting points than even than alkyl halide, alkanes, aldehyde ketones of the same similar molar mass, they have higher. Why? Because alcohols can have the intermolecular bonding that provides it a higher extent of attraction between two molecules and requires more amount of energy to break down the bond between them. That is the van der Waals force we are talking about. So it has higher melting and boiling point. So I guess both statements are true. Okay, we don't have any answer as such, but yes, statement 1 is correct, but 2 is incorrect. Statement 1 is correct, 2 is correct, and statement 1 and 2 both are correct. C. So that was a question from alcohol, phenol, ether. We have the 15th question, everybody. We have 15th question of the day. That the standard electrode potential for half cells are given like this. So what we have to find out is, so which one of the following cells has the most negative value of delta G? We must know that delta G naught is equals to negative of NF E naught cell. That's a very important formula, and delta G naught is also equals to the amount of work done by a cell. So we also know that higher is the value of E naught cell. It should be positive, and higher is E naught cell. More negative will be delta G naught. So more negative will be delta G naught. Now let's see zinc. So for first one, let's say if I talk about the first option and I got to find out the E naught cell for that. So cathode minus anode, where we can find the cathode. Magnesium is going to Mg, this is cathode actually. So reduction is happening there, no? So and reduction potential should be given for every one of them. So this will be like negative of 200, I don't know, it might be 2.37, and negative of zinc, how much is for zinc? This is of negative 0.76. So overall it's a negative one. It's an incorrect answer, by the way. Let's see if I see the E naught cell for second option. Copper and silver is there. But you know what my like what I'm thinking, like what my calculations say, this is something that I know already. I think 3 should be the correct answer. Why? You want to know? So let us quickly go for 3. How did I come to know about 3? Because the differences in this, or if we find out the E naught cell, let's see, zinc has a positive reduction potential here with a 0.76 negative, and it's okay. Actually, I think this should be in negative. I might have not mistaken, but this should be negative of 0.76. It should be of negative of 0.76. So then it is again coming overall as negative. Let's say if I do the same for zinc and silver, then it will become negative of E naught cell will be cathode minus anode. So cathode is silver. Silver has a positive 0.8, negative of 0.76. See, now it is coming. A maximum positive E naught cell is coming out of option number C. And how much is it? Actually, it is 1.56 volts. So I think this is the correct answer. Third option is the correct answer. Now try doing the same for all others. But yes, it's an easy question. It might be a bit difficult in terms of calculation. But yeah, it doesn't require too much of calculation. If you think it wisely, that where can you find the maximum E naught cell? The differences of the electrode potentials of the cathode to anode will be the maximum. What question was there? The number of the question 15 we had. Now we have the 16th question. So I think this is already completed. We have this question as the 16th question, but now I see there is a compound which upon hydrogenation requires 2 mole of hydrogen. So its degree of unsaturation is 2. And this compound with KMnO4 gives you this kind of compound. So number of sigma bond in this compound will be how many? and degree of unsaturation is also 2. Got it. So what happens usually? We have to connect all of these compounds together, and let me make 2 bonds there, 2 double bonds in fact. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say this is how it look like. What could be this compound? And this is what we are doing. Oxidative basically what we are doing it, cleavage, oxidative cleavage of the bond is being given over here. So any carbon atom is there which is doubly bonded. So once we add K1O4 H plus, and let's say this is connected to 2 more, so it will be giving you C double bond O. But in that case where these are the alkyl groups or anything is there, but if it is an hydrogen, see if it is a hydrogen, then the same reagent will produce you what? This H will be converted into OH and C double bond O will be there, and that's how it look like. COOH will be the compound, and then the one will be exactly the same like this. But see, we have to find out what can we make out of these all. How can we make a compound with this all, and that we have to figure out. So I'll try to pick this one, and I'll try to connect all of these together. This is how this compound look like. So this is the compound. This is actually the compound which we are looking for, because if you go for its what should I call it, oxidative cleavage of the bonds, then you will be getting these compounds as the product. You will be getting these compounds as the product. See, breakage of this will give you this, and this will be breakage of this will give you the whole this, and then this will be provided by this carbon atom. 1, 2 carbon atom are there, 1, 2. It's everything is fine in this. Now let's see what has been the question. What's been the question? The number of sigma bonds in the compound. So already we have got 2 double bonds must be there. It's a degree of unsaturation is 2. And number of sigma bonds will be how many? So how many sigma bonds can we count? So let's see. So if we have to consider, so I can make this compound as like so this will be like CH3. This is sigma, this is sigma, this is sigma, 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 and sigma. So how many sigma can you see? 2, 4, 6, 8, and no. So 9 sigma I can see. Along with that, hydrogens might be there. So 3. Okay, getting me? So 3 is there. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 12, 3, 15. Then here we don't have anything. 15 plus 2, 17, or 2, 19. And 19 and 1, 20. 20, 21. And 21 and 3. 23. I think 26 should be the correct answer. Let me just revisit all the one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. 21 plus 2, 23. 23 plus 2, 23 plus 2, 25, and 1, 26. So 26, I guess one more will be there like here also, no? Hydrogen. So 27 should be the correct answer, I guess. And you can recheck it, you can recount on it. So that's how we do it. You can find out the number of, you just what should I say? Expand this structure and find out what number of sigma bonds are there. You can expand the structure, you can find out. Okay. Okay, then let's move forward then and try it by your own. What question was there? The number is 16th. We have 17th question now with us. We have the 17th question here, everyone. 17th question of the day. Says that descending order of the selective oxidation selective state of solvolysis. You know what is solvolysis? Solvolysis is nothing but the SN1 reaction we are now talking about. Reaction with solvent itself, getting it solvated. And this reaction is directly proportional. SN1 reaction directly proportional to the stability of carbocation. This is directly proportional to the stability of carbocation. So now check out, guys. Stability of carbocation. So what do you think? Like, if we talk about all of them, and if I make all the carbocations, possible number of carbocations, this is another, and then we have this one. So what you see that if I talk about the first one, it's a 3 degree, no doubt it's a 3 degree. So 3 degree and number of alpha H are also good. 3 plus 2 plus 2, 7. This is resonance stabilized along with alpha hydrogens. 2 over here, 1 over here, 3. This is doubly stable because of the this 2 phenyl ring, and it's a benzylic carbocation, by the way. Then this is having a resonance up to the maximum extent, the most stable, no doubt. And so if it is 3, then let me write the stability order. 3 is maximum stable, followed by second, then we have first, and then we have the fourth. And why fourth at the last? Because it's a 2 degree, and we as you all can see, if you find out even the number of, it's a 2 degree carbocation, by the way, and number of alpha H will be 3 plus 1, it is 4. So the correct answer should be what? This is the correct answer. I have no idea about this order. This order is not correct. So this question is from alkyl halide, aryl halide chapter, and that was actually our 17th question, everyone. That was 17th question. Then we have 18th question here. Question number 18th. Let's see 18th. 18th question says that A, B, C in the given reaction. There are like A, B, C in the given reaction. We have to find out what A, B, and C are. So how we can do it? Okay. I think this is a, if you don't remember it, this is the confirmatory test of lead 2 positive ion. So lead 2 positive ion basically remains a precipitate, and this precipitate, when comes in the contact with the nitric acid, kind of double displacement reaction takes place, forming lead nitrate, which is PbNO3 whole twice. This is the reaction given over here. Now this is aqueous, but this aqueous solution comes in contact with sulfuric acid and forms a white PPT of lead sulfate, which is a PPT. Now this PPT is soluble in ammonium acetate, which is an CH3CO. This is soluble in ammonium acetate, producing ammonium sulfate plus lead acetate, CH3CO negative whole twice. So basically this is actually aqueous and again soluble, and then when it is passed through K2Cr2, K2CrO4, potassium dichromate, potassium chromate, it forms lead chromate CrO4 whole twice, which is another yellow colored PPT. So guys, this is a test of Pb2 plus ion, and there I write it. It was something that I taught you in practical inorganic chemistry, or what we also call it salt analysis. We have covered this part in salt analysis. Let's have a look, and it's an important reaction, by the way, and everything is pretty clear, because once the sequence was started, I came to know, okay, I remember it's a test of lead 2 positive ion, and that where do we do it? And this is like group 1. It's a test of group 1 cations. Next question, please. We got to identify the compounds A and B. So, potassium dichromate. This is your 19th or 20th? This is 19th. K2Cr2O7. In basic medium, it gets converted to K2CrO4, which is called as potassium chromate. This potassium chromate under acidic conditions, right? It's very simple reaction, guys. So this is a reversible reaction. This is OH minus, and this could be H plus. So that's how it keep on moving. Now you tell me, if you get the compound A, so this is your compound A, and if you come back, you will be getting B. So what is the correct answer? A and B. What are the A and B? K2CrO4 and K2Cr2O7A first. Again, a straightforward question came directly from the DNF block, and it's a, I see it's a third question, or probably second and third question. So the ultimate conclusion is, like, right after I have done the, it's been now 2 days, we have completed 4 shifts. Chemistry is coming in very uneven way, and one of the chapter has been given too much of the weightage somewhere. So like earlier we had atomic structure, brought 2 questions, biomolecule brought 2 questions. Next shift we had another shift where we found lots of questions from coordination compound, and now from this, okay, what did we get? Now from this we got 2 or 3 questions directly from the DNF block. This is your 20th question, everybody. Please have a focus here. So it's a non-volatile solute. A is added to a solvent. Vapor pressure of the solvent decreases by 10 mmHg. So we all know that lowering of vapor pressure is direct proportional to is equals to the mole fraction. Okay, so we know that delta P by P naught is equals to mole fraction of solute, isn't it? Yeah, of course, sir. So the mole fraction of the solute in the solution is 0.2. So this RLVP is 0.2, delta P is 10 mmHg, and this could be your P naught. So using this information, either you can find out the value of P naught. So P naught will be how much? 100 by 2, which is 50 mmHg. Now what are they doing is an experiment, second experiment, the second solute B is now added to the same solution, and the vapor pressure decreases by 20, and calculate the mole fraction of the solute in the final solution. So in final solution, what will happen? I will apply the same funda, delta V by P naught. So how that is equals to X of solute that we have to find out. So delta P is 20 now, and we also know delta P is 20, and P naught is already there for the solvent, is 50. So this is equals to what? 2 by 5 is 0.4 is the mole fraction of solute. The correct answer should be second. So that's an application of what? Raoult's law. It's a question from solutions, an application of Raoult's law we had, and pretty easy question is there, very easy question I saw. And with that, guys, I guess that is our last question. That's the final question, and this much number of questions we got it from the student side. That is the 21st question we are having now. Sorry. So if alpha is the degree of dissociation, then total pressure Kp in the terms of P, total pressure P will be what? So we'll do one thing. First of all, I need a complete space for this question. We have xy2 solid, x2y, x2 plus half y. So we have x2y solid equilibrium in x2 gaseous plus half of y2 gaseous. What else is needed? Nothing else. It's the total pressure is P. So guys, we can directly reach to equilibrium. Let's say at the rate equilibrium. Let's say at the equilibrium. So this has a pressure of P. So this will be having a pressure of half P, and total pressure is given, let's say P naught. So that actually P naught is P here. But let's say we are doing in this way. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. You can do either of the way you wanna pick. So it will be P plus half P, which is 3 by 2P. So 3 by 2P is equals to P naught. So P comes up as 2p naught by 3. Now what I can do is, I know everything and I can simply find out the value of Kp. So Kp will be P, which is 2 total pressure by 3 multiplied by raised to the power half as well. It's half of this will be P naught by 3 and raised to the power half. Check it out. Check it out, everyone. So that's what we get. So Kp will be what? 2 times of P naught raised to the power half plus 3 by 2 divided by 3 raised to power 3 plus half is 3 by 2. So do we have any expression like this of Kp? That 2p 3 by 2, 3 3 by 2. K will go to 2 into p raised to power 3 by 2, 3 to the power 3 by 2. So hopefully you all have enjoyed the session and keep on enjoying the session. We will be bringing the new sessions tomorrow, and we have 2 shifts for tomorrow as well. And right after that, you have a huge break as well of 3 days, I guess. So in that you may prepare. The one who have their exam in the next coming shifts right after 26, so they also can prepare. And tomorrow you people are most welcome. Have an idea how the questions are solved and how the concept has to be applied, what kind of pattern has been asked in these days. That's what we can do. So until then, guys, keep subscribing us and do notify all the sessions, and we'll come up very soon tomorrow by sharply 1 p.m. and we'll be starting the live solution of exclusive questions which are directly getting from the students and their mind map memory. Okay, so bye bye everyone, good night, and we'll be connecting tomorrow by 1